Alright, I remember nothing about this. I remember a grand total of nothing about this section. So this is going to be interesting, isn't it? Ah, I thought, okay. I misread that. Now we can. Okay. Alright, let's do this. I don't remember. This is gonna be great. This is gonna be great. Okay. Alright. Well. I only have a skill-heavy team with me, so this will be interesting. They did a good job saving this shit. There we go. You know what, let's have you on... Yeah. Let's have you on support so I can just take over Handmaiden and not have to worry about shit. Okay. I have to get there, okay.
Done.
Okay, maybe I should just leave Handmaiden to do Handmaiden and control Visas. So, expecting Jedi support to just have a on what do you call it? What's the word I'm looking for? Can't think of the word I'm looking for. Destroy droid, that's it. Wonderful. Wonderful. Try that again, and I'm gonna control fucking Visas.
Is mine.
Okay, I'm gonna control you then. So we're gonna have a fucking repeat. Oh, that's grand. There we go. This is the way of things now. This is the way of things. You fucking tank, I just sit back. Yeah, girl, you enjoy just running in there. There's a fuck ton of them. Jesus. Fucking Jesus.
Ready.
Where are you going? Why would you do that?
Soon.
That corridor is the one we need. Oh boy, this is interesting. Really? Are we doing this? It turns out those turrets can in fact move. We might just leave Handmaiden there. And just wait for my shit to recover, cause fuck that noise.
I shall.
There we go. Now I'm back. So we can actually... Why did you level up from death and where are you going? Oh. Alright.
A weakness is revealed.
Now that I'm here, we don't have to worry. It's just fucking get into me. You guys not gonna partake in the fight? Okay. I think you can get components. There we go. Woot. Not sure what that does, but hey. I actively just removed this sequence from my mind. I don't remember anything. I guess we could just leave now, but like, I mean, we have a whole ship to explore, so we may as well. At least for that XP. Force fields are weak to lightsabers. Good to know. Why are you even in here? Okay. That works. I'm not even sure what these are meant to do, these programs. Thank you for that. I'm still wearing my breather. Don't honestly know if I could. Can I just come back the way I came and just leave, or is there an objective here? Is it find Goto and kill him? Because I don't remember ever doing that. But then again, I don't remember anything about this sequence. For all I know, there could be a time limit. For all I know, you could have a final boss fight here, and I could forget. I don't know. I know nothing. Yeah, it's gonna go along, see what we find. Well, that's rude. hitting them is far more effective. Just straight up hitting them is far more effective. Hey buddy, how's it going? And you're dead now. Not many of you left in the game. We haven't seen you since Paragus. Okay, there's meant to be a scene there where he says that I've gotten further than I calculated. Activate the mines. So that just sort of skipped for some reason. Well done, you did a good job. You did a good job there, mate. Yeah. Yeah, you're doing wonders. I think that one mine did more damage to me than anything else here. Like, once you get yourself back, this place is nothing. It's just getting to you. Why are you skipping scenes? She says that this place is like, one of the monitoring stations on Telos. Ah, fuck it. There's probably some whole thing you can do, but fuck it. I have a lightsaber. Okay. So you're actually in the fight. Alright then.
Let us test ourselves.
Again, just hitting them is far more like beneficial. We could do that. And slowly but surely take out the minefield. Or no, yeah, minefield. I was thinking of another word, but no, minefield. That's what it is. Good, because now you can heal up. Okay, that's all sorted. Really? Really? I can get it, you're a mob boss. You like shit to be secure, but come on. Oh, that's good, because I sent everything to secondary. There we go. Bad things are gonna happen now. Bad things are gonna happen. That's some good shit. Oh, and I can access all the droids that I don't need to care about. I've slaughtered most of them. And the ones that I haven't slaughtered, I will slaughter. Alright, fuck you. I'm not wasting time. I think we can just leave now. I'm gonna take a leap in logic and just assume what it was is okay. Can't hunt here now. I'm gonna take a leap in logic and say I had to go to the bridge to disable everything so the tractor beams would be disabled. So we could actually escape. That's what I'm going to assume. I don't wanna just question. Just accept things and move on. Okay, conversation skipped again, where they said, teach your friend to aim to kill, not to wound. And that was skipped for some reason, so everything here is skipping, I don't know why. So we killed them, we take their swords, and now we fucking leave. Oh, Gant. Yeah, bounty hunters are here now because we disabled cloaking and all that shit.
A weakness.
I don't know why conversations and scenes are being skipped though. That's odd.
You are no monster. Ready.
That was odd. One more fight, we can leave. Oh yay, yay, I can do that now. There we go, we did it, mama. Did it, mama, we can leave now. Oh boy.
I can't believe we just blew up Goto's yacht. That's going to destabilize crime throughout this whole sector.
Yeah, well, you'll understand if I hold back the tears.
You don't understand. Crime in the YouTube system, it's like the economy. Plus the power vacuum. Even if Voga gets up and running again, the system is going to be feeling the effects for years to come.
Yeah, well, at least we didn't find that Jedi Master with the weird name.
Zez Kyle? Well, that's not true. I already found him. Actually, he found me first. He hired me to watch out for you, keep Goto off your back until he could meet with you. We'll need to head back to Nar Shaddaa, to that safe house off the docks. I said I'd meet up with him there if we ran into any trouble. What do you want now?
If you thought to escape my notice so easily, you would be wrong. As a token of my goodwill, I present to you a gift, this droid. It will serve you well on your journey. I'm afraid I do not understand what you mean. As I indicated, this unit will remain with you and guard you. It will also serve as an effective voice for my orders during your journey.
Ah, yeah. Ah, yeah. Goto. G-O-T-O. Goto. Special powers of the droids can't set off mines.
So, you have returned from exile. Kavar thought you might, if only to wander your old battlegrounds. But I did not think you would come to Nar Shaddaa. Still, you were always a difficult one to read, both when you were tied to the Force, and even more when it was lost to you. I do not know. It was a sense he had, and he had served in war as you had. Perhaps he thought he understood you, or maybe he simply hoped he did. He felt you were the key to understanding the threat we face. The others were not so certain, but so many of them are gone now, as you no doubt know.
Yeah, 'cause they bitches.
He sensed some connection between you and many of the worlds touched by war. He thought by traveling to such places, he could achieve understanding. No doubt. I think the answers will provide us both with some measure of peace. I have kept secrets for far too long. They have scattered, but there is purpose in their movements. It is both to hunt and draw out our enemies. Somehow, we, are being targeted through the Force, and when Jedi gather, we are vulnerable. So we have chosen places where it is difficult to sense others through the Force, whether on planets dense with life, or touched by war. In such places, we may conceal ourselves, gather information, without presenting ourselves as targets. It was part of Kavar's plan. Yes, he felt if our enemy cannot detect us, then perhaps they would believe themselves victorious and show themselves. And we knew that the war would be lost if we continued to act as we had. I do not know where they wander now. There are few of us, though. Too few, and I have not heard from them in some time. Vrook still lives. I had not felt his presence for some time. What I can tell you, I will. It is a long story, but there is no harm in you knowing, and someone should know. Only a handful of us remained after the Jedi Civil War, barely 100 in number. Then, even that 100 began to vanish, in places where the Force seemed blind. The only pattern we determined is that when Jedi gathered, they were seen no more. At the last Jedi conclave on the Miraluka world of Qatar, the entire planet was wiped out, an entire race destroyed, because the Jedi chose to gather there. It was only then that we realized we were facing something far more powerful than we knew how to fight. We could not allow the fact that when we gathered, we placed everything around us at risk. A Jedi's life is sacrifice, but we cannot allow our presence or actions to endanger others. And we cannot fight an enemy that will not reveal itself. But any Jedi, anyone who is strong in the Force, who attempted to track down such a threat, vanished without a trace. I know little about it. I know more of the absence it leaves behind than its face. Whatever this threat was, it was targeting us and everything around us. Yet it was somehow weak enough that it was afraid to confront us openly. If it believed us defeated, then perhaps it would finally show itself, It was a faint hope, but it was the best we had. It was Kavar's plan. He was always the greatest tactician among us, and had seen war more than the rest of us.
Not more than me, clearly.
Very well. We told you it was because you followed Revan to war, but you ask because you are not certain of that answer, nor were we. The day we cast you out, that is the moment I decided to leave the Order, because I do not believe we truly faced the reasons you were exiled, and if we do not examine such truths, then we are already lost. I think it was because we were afraid. It is a difficult thing to live one's life with the Force. To see a vision of what it would be like to be severed from it, it is more frightening than you know.
So yeah, I'll bitch you so you cast me out, basically.
Very well. I had thought perhaps that here upon the Smuggler's Moon, I might find some evidence of the threat we faced. The bounties on Jedi and their disappearance. I did not believe the two were connected, but there was a chance. And the strong currents of life here on Nar Shaddaa make perceiving a Force user difficult. I could use it to cloak my movements and watch without being discovered. Very well. Is that what you think? We did no such thing, but it is a technique that has been used as punishment in the past, yes. It is a rare sentence, and to my knowledge it has only been done once, at a moment where a Jedi discipline has failed. What caused your loss, I fear, was different. I am not certain I understand it. We did not understand it fully then, and only recently do I feel we may have become enlightened. The other masters may have more knowledge of this, but I do not, and I do not know if they even live. Does it matter? It seems your power has returned. Perhaps the loss was not a loss at all. Very well. Ah, so the records of your trial were found. Good. Sometimes I think this galaxy would be a better place if there were less Jedi secrets. But I have no answer for you, as much as I would like to give one. We vowed never to speak of it, and although I would not keep promises to Jedi, I keep promises I make to others. And Kavar was a friend. If we were gathered as one, then the promise might be revoked. Until then, I can say nothing. Very well. Yes, such bonds are a connection that can be formed at moments of crisis, or in the slow understanding that grows between master and apprentice. It is most common between two beings who are sensitive to the Force. It allows the transmission of feelings, of influence. It was something you were gifted with, as I recall, before your fall. You formed such attachments easier than most, even to those who could feel the Force only faintly. Even Vrook could not ignore it, which is saying something. That is most unusual and unnatural. I have never heard of a bond of such strength. There were a few within the Order who knew more than I did of such bonds, but their students were few, lost in the Mandalorian Wars. It was rumored that Revan studied such bonding deeply, both through the Jedi histories and with certain teachers, before he left the Order and went to war. I do not know. A bond between two living beings is not something easily broken. It is not a choice. It is like breaking a feeling, like turning away from the Force. To break a bond, your feelings would have to change, or one of you would have to die. But even then, the bond wouldn't go away. It would simply be empty, a wound. One of you would have to die, but even then, the bond
You just said okay.
Very. Somehow, so in. Yeah, I do. Atris, but I had thought she had gone to Qatar with the others. Yes, she holds the last of the Jedi teachings. It is good she survived. Now I must take up the role I was ready to cast aside. This threat has finally revealed itself, and we Jedi will need to stand together. I did not speak fully of what I have felt. Staying on Nar Shaddaa, it is an exile of sorts. one that I have chosen. I, too, lost a Padawan on Malachor, not to the battle, but to the alternative, to the teachings that Revan brought from the unknown regions. And I was not the only Jedi Master to watch a student turn on them. No, they were not to blame, but many of the Order did so. It was a difficult time, a time of strong emotion. Perhaps the Council, perhaps the Order itself, had grown arrogant in their teachings. It is easy to cast blame, but it is perhaps time the Order accepted responsibility for their teachings and their arrogance, and come to recognize that perhaps we are flawed. Not once did I hear one of the Council claim responsibility for Revan, for Exar Kun, for Ulic, for Malak, or for you. Yet, you were the only one who came back from the wars to face our judgment. And rather than attempting to understand why you did what you did, we punished you instead. Our one chance to see where we had gone wrong, and we cast it aside. And now, that decision has come back to us and may carry with it our destruction. Perhaps there is something wrong in us, in our teachings, and though I tried, I could not cause that thought to leave me, so I left the Council. And I was not the only one. That is why many scattered, and why many in the Republic do not trust us, and why we do not trust ourselves. Make no mistake, I am no Jedi. This is the end, you see. After this, there will be nothing, and I think it will be for the best. Do you wish to do battle now? I have nothing more to say. It provides no comfort at all, for reasons on which I still must keep secret. Suffice to say, redemption was not Revan's choice, and I have never believed those of the Council who attempt to console themselves otherwise for the crime they committed. But we have spoken enough, I think, and words, I think, dull us both. Let us speak through the Force, through sparring. This Tien form should prove appropriate. Its best use is when you are outnumbered, which I fear suits our predicament perfectly. You will find it easier to deflect blaster fire with this form, and it shall also guard you against critical strikes by your opponents. Perhaps exile has been good to you indeed. It has certainly not dulled your instincts, nor the speed at which you learn. I shall go to Dantooine, to the ruins of the Enclave. If you gather the others, I will meet you there. And thank you, Exile. You're returning. It is good that you are back among us.
Out of all the styles, can I learn Vapad? Just general curiosity. Can I learn Vapad? Because that's the best one. Also, we're done with Nar Shaddaa now. We're done. Fuck it, I'm gonna head back to the Ebon Hawk and I'll see you guys there.